Most of your life you've been building a cage around yourself, one made of limiting beliefs. And today I'm gonna help you overcome 5 limiting beliefs that separate you from the most successful people of the world. I'll show you where each belief comes from, I'll show you examples of people who overcame them, and I'll give you practical tips that you can implement today so you can overcome them yourself. And in the end of the video, I'll share a powerful exercise that will help you uncover limiting beliefs you did not even know you had. If you ever told yourself, I'm not good enough, what if I fail, it's too late for me, I cannot afford to make mistakes, you're in the right place. My name is Denis Bilkowski, I'm a personal growth coach, and for the last decade, I've been managing businesses and helping startups. And just like you, I felt stuck because of limiting beliefs that I had to overcome. Right now, you'll have to take my word for it, but by the end of this video, you'll realize that overcoming limiting beliefs is as possible as it's necessary to live the life that you always want. Belief number 1. I'm not good enough. How many times have you heard this little voice in your head saying, I'm not good enough, I'm not talented enough, I don't have enough experience or knowledge to do X or Y? A big part of this belief comes from our childhood. God bless our parents who always wished the best for us, but they just did not know better. Study hard, get good grades, get a degree, and get a safe job. Sounds familiar? Problem is that this way of thinking extinguishes the fire of curiosity and ambition that every child naturally has. And then you need somebody like me to remind you that everything is possible. You just need to understand what it costs and how much time and effort it will take. Let's take Michael Jordan, for example, an absolute basketball legend. People who don't watch the sport know the name, and there's a reason for it. Not many people know this, but he didn't even make it to his high school basketball team. He literally wasn't good enough. Now, he could leave it at that and we would never hear about him again. He would never make a revolution in sports and the way that athletes are getting paid from brands and their deals. But he refused to accept this as a final truth and became world famous for the person who is prepared to work harder than anyone else. That work ethic helped him to become one of the greatest athletes to ever live. And you can do this too, but first you must find an unshakable why. A reason that will come from the core of your soul to guide you and push you through any kind of challenge towards the goal or dream that you are chasing. The reason you need this why is because without it, the first obstacle that you will encounter will break you and make you quit. That's why finding the why is one of the first and most basic steps that I do with every client in my personal coaching program. Belief number 2, it's too late for me. Mostly common around people over the age of 30. They already have a sense of a career, starting to form a family, and therefore they are scared as shit to lose it all. You probably heard one of these variations. I'm too old for this, I can't afford to risk everything, I cannot afford to start over right now. J.K. Rowling became an international best-selling author after years of rejection and struggling as an unemployed single mother. Morgan Freeman, an actor and the voice behind so many movies that everybody recognizes, his career took off only at the age of 50. Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC restaurants that are spread all over the world. He started it at 65 after closing a failing restaurant, packing a small suitcase, and traveling around the US trying to sell his secret recipe. Any one of them could have said it's too late for me, and we would never hear their names again. Here's an exercise. Take a pen and paper. You can pause me, I'll wait. Now complete the following sentence. It's too late for me to blank. For example, it's too late for me to start a business. It's too late for me to change careers. It's too late for me to pursue music. Now I want you to answer 3 questions. Who told you this? Where did you hear this? Because you did not come up with this by your own. Maybe somebody said it about himself, maybe you heard somebody say it to someone else, but you heard it somewhere. Is it possible that somebody knows your future better than you? Can they see the future? Can they predict what your future looks like? Question number 3. Is this a fact or it's just your interpretation? Now the fun part. I want you to Google people who succeeded after and then insert your age. The list goes on and on and on. Belief number 3. Mistakes are bad. This belief is the most common and was programmed into you and me in a very early age when we went to school. Being graded, being tested, and being measured every single day taught us that mistakes are bad and we should avoid them at all costs. And what's the easiest way to avoid mistakes? That's right. You just stop trying. Most people will have you believe that everything is divided into success and failure, when in reality, success and failure walk hand in hand and they are part of the same process. Thomas Edison had 999 failed experiments until the 1000th brought him the light bulb. He could give up at any point, but he kept going, and the result is the electricity and the light that we are using today. Want another example? What kind of vacuum cleaner do you own? Just as I thought. Dyson had 5,127 experiments, out of which 5,126 experiments were a failure. But his story doesn't end there. After successfully creating it, he pitched his device to all of the companies that produce vacuum cleaners, only to be rejected by each and every one of them for one small reason. He was asking them to give up a monthly revenue stream that came from selling vacuum cleaner dust bags. In today's world, anything that is not pretty enough to be shown on Instagram gets buried underneath and nobody talks about it. That's exactly why you don't hear about the failures, you only hear about the success. And it always seems that everyone has it better than you. Let me show you a powerful example of the difference between failure and success. Everybody runs to hear from people who have made it because they hope that they have a secret solution that will help you implement the same thing and have the same result. But in reality, this is what you learn from success. Well, I, on the other hand, would love to hear from a person who had tried and failed 100 times and then made it, because that's what they learned from each and every one of their failures. Failure and mistakes are data. They're lessons. You learn from them as you evolve, as you grow, as you go towards the inevitable, towards the success. Belief number 4, people don't change. You hear it all the time, from your parents, your grandparents, maybe your manager or your teacher at school. That's just how I am. I can't be something else. But history proves the opposite. Imagine you're a small Austrian boy, very poor, living in a small, distant village, and your dream is to become a world champion bodybuilder on the other side of the world in the US. I'm talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. This person reinvented himself not once, not twice, but 3 times. It all started when he packed a small bag and hopped on a plane to LA without being able to form even 2 sentences in English. Long story short, he became Mr. Universe 5 consecutive times in a row. After achieving his dream, he asked himself, what's next? And he decided Hollywood. Nobody took him serious at first. A huge mountain of a man, chunks of muscle, that's all they saw, but he didn't give up. Eventually, he became one of the biggest action movie stars in Hollywood. But he didn't stop there. In one of the interviews, when he was asked what's next, he said that he set his eyes in politics. And before you know it, this man was elected as governor of California. Now let's do a small exercise where I prove to you that you are not so far from Arnold yourself. Answer these 3 questions. Where were you 10 years ago? What you believed? What did you fear? Second question, who are you today? What are you doing? What changed? And the third and most important question, let's imagine that in 10 years, you are already living the life that you could have only dreamed of. Everything worked out perfect and everything is exactly as you can imagine it. What are you doing there? How your days are looking? What did you learn? Now, if you wrote these answers down, you have a detailed map of all the transformations that you already did. And you already have a vision of where are you going. You see, a vision is the first and the most important step in any goal or transformation that you might want to achieve. And that's exactly where I start with every one of my clients. Belief number 5, there aren't enough opportunities. I think I talked enough for today, so instead of explaining, let me just show you. I'm about to show you a video and I want you to pay close attention and to count exactly how many passes did the white team do. Go! So how many passes did you see? Comment below so I can check you. And now the most important question. Did you notice the gorilla walking through the frame? If not, play back and watch it again. This lesson is supposed to show you that your brain and subconscious can only magnify what you already know. Which means, if you say that there aren't enough opportunities, you will keep finding reasons to believe that there aren't enough opportunities. If you truly believe that you are successful, you will keep finding reasons to believe that you are successful. For this case, I like to give Jan Koum's example. If you don't know the name, it's perfectly fine. He's a Ukrainian refugee that came to the US and he tried to get hired by Facebook. The door was shut in front of his face and he was rejected. Now, if he focused on the fact that he missed this opportunity, we would never hear about it. Instead, he tried to create an opportunity, and that's what made him create WhatsApp that was sold to Facebook for $19 billion. It all comes down to a mindset. You need to shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, from missed or lost to win or create. That's exactly why I created Becoming My Own Hero program and what I do with my clients on a daily basis. Now, as promised, I'm gonna share a powerful exercise that I call opening the curtains. I recommend you use it at least once a year to unravel any limiting beliefs that are standing in your way and preventing you from growing further. It's 4 simple steps. Step 1, I want you to complete the sentence. I would do blank if only blank. I'll give you an example. I would start a business if I had money. I would start making content if I didn't fear being judged. Step number 2, ask yourself, is this really impossible? Or is it just a reason that I'm giving myself for not trying yet? Step number 3, think of people who actually did what you want to do despite being in the same circumstances that you have right now. It's okay if you can't come up with anyone, but ChatGPT can help you with that. Step number 4, now I want you to rewrite the statement that we started with. Only now it will say, I started today blank despite blank. I want you to write it on a piece of paper and I want you to hang it on your mirror so you will see it every single day. Now, as a bonus, I want to ask you to think about the smallest action that you can do this week that will already move you a step forward towards the life that you deserve. So you watch the video all the way till the end and it gives me a little bit of a sense that you might be serious about wanting to change your life. So I want to give you a limited time offer. Hit the link below, leave your details, and let's book our discovery call so I can help you understand exactly what's standing between you and the best version of yourself. Now, usually I charge $150 for this one, but only for the first 20 people and only for the first few days, it's gonna be completely free. So don't miss your chance, hit the link below, and let's talk soon so we understand exactly what we need to do to set you on the right path.